Welcome back. We are going to continue our look at solving quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. This is part of Module 3, Lesson 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7. Let's continue on here. Okay, so again, remember, this is going to be the prime formula we're going to be using to solve these quadratic equations. So it's important that we're equal to 0 first. So what do we need to do here in this equation? What do we need to do here in this equation to make it equal to 0? Well, we'll subtract the 5c from both sides. So it'll be c squared minus 5c minus 14. Very important, we're in standard form here, which means we have the squared term, then the c term, and then the number at the end, right? What's our a, what's our b, and what's our c here? Go ahead and take a second and identify those. Okay, so a is 1. It's not written, but we assume it to be. All right, b is this negative 5, and then c is the negative 14. So then when I go to write my quadratic formula, it'll be x equals negative b, which is negative 5, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. Okay, and then we'll simplify. And I'm kind of like trying to divide my work here. Actually, I'm going to do that. There we go, like that. Okay. So negative to negative 5 becomes positive 5. Negative 5 squared becomes 25. 4 times 1 times negative 14. It actually becomes positive then, 56. And then 2 times 1 is 2. 25 plus 56 is going to be 81. And so we get 5 plus or minus 9 over 2, which means we have two solutions. 5 plus 9 over 2, which 5 plus 9 is 14 over 2, or 7. We also have the solution 5 minus 9 over 2. 5 minus 9 is negative 4 over 2, so negative 2. So we get the answer is x equals 7 and x equals negative 2, which means we could have factored this. Two numbers that multiply to make negative 14, but add to make negative 5. This could have factored to be c minus 7 and c plus 2. And so there you can see also the positive 7 and negative 2 that we get for our answers right here. Okay, so keep that in mind here, right? The directions just say to solve, so you can use whatever method you want. In a situation like this, right, it actually would have been better to factor, but you got to keep your eyes out for that. They're not going to necessarily tell you, oh, factor these. All right, we'll pause the video there and we'll get into some of these exercises then.